Dubs Trader, what's going on? What's happening? Nate, what's up? What's up? Hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let's get it. I don't know. I heard there was some sort of deal. Some sort of news just broke. Something to do with China and just tariff stuff. So you can see kind of the red news here. China's vice president. The nature of China-U.S. trade relations is a mutual win-win. So, I don't know. About to catch a puddle jumper from Vancouver to the island. Hope it doesn't fall out of the sky. Good luck, Nate. Yeah, I mean, I've taken those puddle jumpers before. One of those Cape Airs. I don't know if you've seen the Cape Airs. But yeah, I'll show you the Cape Airs. So you can take them you can fly them out of Augusta. And you can get down to Boston really quickly. So it's these little things right here. You take these from Augusta to Boston, you can be there in an hour. So, which is pretty nice. Team trading strategies, what's going on? How's it going? This thing's going to skyrocket tonight, you think so? Order book shows big gap up. Good evening, good to be paper trading with you. Yeah, I'm going to be trading some evals, so essentially I'm paper trading with a little bit of skin in the game. ES futures, nice. Good to see you, man. I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat, unless you are someone that's been here and changed their name or something. Jack Boom in the house. Yeah, I'm hoping we're gonna get some good movement. Getting some good movement. I do have to flip my Bulanox account one more day. Oh, cool, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, my bread and butter is New York session, but for the stream, it's always I come on in the 6 o'clock Eastern time when there's no other streamers on, and we hang out. During the week, we talk about the markets and how we did for the day and things like that, and just hang out and things like that. Brian Overcash, what's going on? Let's look for a pop on. Yeah, everyone thinks we're gonna get a pop, so it'll be interesting. Interesting for sure. Kind of looking at the kind of left a gap up here on Friday, so I wouldn't be a bit surprised that we don't push up and fill this gap on this 30-minute chart here. Potentially single prints right here on this 30-minute. I'm not quite sure. I don't have TPO charts set up, but so I gotta flip this account one more day, and this payout is locked in. So, but I'll wait for the market to calm down before I go to flip. Thanks, man. Thanks, A-Team. I got a 6 unit. You're in 6. Nice. If I lose, I blow my account. Thanks for everyone tuning in. I'm kind of interested to see how many people we get tonight, being Mother's Day and all. Usually we have a good 150 to 200 people watching on our nighttime streams, which is pretty awesome. Channel's growing so fast. I'm just curious, A-Team, how did you find me? Did it pop up in the algorithms, or did you see one of my videos, or did you see me in other people's chats? Because I'm always on other streamers' chats. Some video. Oh, cool. So yeah, it was such a nice day today. Finally get to see some sun. Nice, A-Team. Keegan, he's back. Well, today was beautiful. It was sunny. Finally, I was able to go out and get some work done. That's my sister. Hey, Alyssa. I was finally able to go out and get some a little bit of yard work done. A little cleaning up. It's been raining for, I don't know, 5 days, 6 days. So, all right, the market's gonna open up here in about 6 minutes. Hey Donna, what's going on? Michael Escorza in the house. So everyone's kind of expecting a gap up in the market because of the China news. If we look here, now I don't really play the news much. I just trade what I see on the 5-minute chart. So, but we've had some red economic news. So supposedly there's good trade relations, with China and U.S. So everyone's expecting a gap up in the market, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to be trading this eval from Apex. I got rebuild. Cheaper eval. Yo Jim, what's going on? Dean. I do copy trade, Donna. I currently only have one master account. Actually, that's a lie. I do have 2 master accounts. I haven't activated one yet. But yeah, no, I do copy trade. I just didn't this time. And I ended up blowing. I had 2 that was really close to payout. This one I got to pay out. The other one I ended up blowing, which is unfortunate because I would have got a nice $3,000 payout. But we'll take the 1,500. JC Trades. Can I show you how to add the 9 and 21? Yeah, you just go to indicators up here. And then you can just go to moving averages. And you use EMA or SMA. So you go EMA, and if you wanted to add the 21, you just put in period 21. Change to whatever color you want. And then just hit save, and then there you go. There's the 21. And if you wanted to do the same thing, if you wanted to put the 9 on there, change the color, just put 9, apply, save, and there's the 9. And if you wanted to add another one, you just leave that and go back to the indicators, moving averages, you know, same thing, hit save, and there's a 21. Yeah, no problem, man. Richard P. Look at the bid price. Oh yeah, look at that. 15 points. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild open. About 3 minutes. Alex V in the house. Marco, what's going on, buddy? You don't like prop firms? Safe team? Yeah, I mean, if you can trade personal, then for sure. Stenix Gaming, I just know the market is about to lift off the China. That's what everyone's banking on. Big boost in the market. We'll see. Sometimes we're fooled. I think it'd probably possibly be a gap up for sure. Not for sure. I don't really know, but it could be. All right, got another few minutes. I check my take profit trader. I think I got a few accounts that are ready for pro. Exciting. I passed the 150K take profit trader, so yes. So I got a 150K take profit trader pro account. That's kind of exciting if I can keep it. Zabak! What's going on, Zabak? Trader Goat is thinking gap down. $18 buying 6 at the open and ES and letting it print. Let's run these plays, Zabak says. All right, got about a minute. Market will be open. And I hurt my back today doing yard work. Well, I was lifting up some lumber that I had stacked up underneath my deck. I was hunched over and trying to stack it and kind of tweaked my back, my lower back a little bit. It sucks. I mean, it doesn't hurt real bad, but if I sit for a while and then I stand up, it's real stiff. Double O Kevin, what's going on? Chris slamming the pie market. So actually would be interesting. I'm gonna actually look at the book map just for the fun. There we go. Wow, big gap up. Ding, ding, ding. Big gap up. So what do we got? 47. 250 point gap up. $250 gap up, guys. This is great. This is gonna set a nice tone for this week. And get some price movement. There's nothing I hate worse than slow price movement. So. Don't have a whole lot up above. Well, I'm just checking out the book map right now. Got about an 80. Got an 86 lot sitting up at 500s. Probably run that. Gold's flushing. Wow, gold is flushing. Holy. What's oil doing? Oil's pushing higher. But gold really took a dump there. I smart at times, Double O Kevin, yeah. You had a feeling of the gap up? Yeah, for sure. Oh, Trader Goated. Yeah, you're the one who said gap down, yeah. Hey, it's alright. You never know, sometimes. And big on oil since last week on real money. Oh, nice. UCO. I don't pay attention that much to oil. Sometimes, like people ask or whatever, I'll look. But yeah, big gap up in the NQ. Obviously, probably another big gap up in the ES. And I imagine YM is gapped up too. Yeah, gap. Wow, big gap on the YM. Yeah, almost 400 points on the YM. It's gonna be a fun week. I haven't even looked at the news. What we got for news this week? Just real quick. I'm gonna need to wait for the market to settle down for me to hop in. Oh, CPI Tuesday. PPI on Thursday. Unemployment. And then University of Michigan consumer sentiment on Friday. Yo, Alfred, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in on a Sunday. So, typically in the past, what I've noticed is that when you have a massive gap up like this, I mean, very rarely will it get filled like right off. Like, that's just what I've noticed over the last maybe 2 months. I'm not talking like, 20-point gap, 10-point gap. This is a massive gap. Could it get filled? Sure. Will it do it right now? I don't know. But just my leaning is to look for longs. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, Monica, I just got a new 150K activated pro account. Just activated it tonight. So that should be fun. And my Buellanox payout. I just have to flip it tonight, and then it's done. China and US to announce tariff deal tomorrow. Very interesting. All right, we're getting a pullback here. This is a pretty significant pullback. Almost 50 points here on the pullback here. I have 2 take profit 50Ks that pass on the last day today, and I'm going to miss all the spots. I know, Stenex, yeah, I know. There's always opportunities. Yeah. Market will always be here for you, Stenex. The market will always be here. Way overbought. I'm thinking I hold position all night. Yeah. I just seen like where it gaps up like this, and then it kind of like, it might pull back, but like it just keeps going in a way, But I hear ya, like Stenex, like I wish Take Profit Trader was like Top Step, where they had 50% consistency, but you could still, like, once you reach that profit target and stayed under 50% consistency, then you could just activate the account. But no, they make you trade 5 days, which is kind of a pain. I know, it sucks. But I don't know how long this Take Profit Trader deal is going to go on, guys, but it's still 30% off. No activation fees. So get paid payouts daily. All right, we are getting a pullback here. It's so tempting wanting to like go short, but People lose accounts betting on the gap. Yes, Alfred, that's what I was just trying to say. Yeah, it's so tempting to want to go short to try to fill this gap. This gap is just too massive. Like, just from experience and seeing this, like, and look at the spreads on the NQ. I'm actually going to switch to micros tonight. I'll do the order filled, order filled, order filled, like Stock Tiger. That's what she said. That's right, Trev. Honestly, they just should just do the 1 day to pass. Get the yeah, it's true, Stenix, but man, that 1 day to pass would be crazy. Right, yeah, I hear you with the intraday. That's why they could never get rid of the intraday. Stenix, yeah, that's why they could never get rid of the intraday, because the people would just be full porting. Made everything I spent last weekend. Nice, Smokey. Mother's Day open, yes. Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, everyone. Doing micros, yeah, for sure. Yeah, nice gap up, investors, on that China tariff news. Very interesting. Yes, click the like button. Thank you, Smokey. All right, nice gap up here. Taking a look at the book map. It's kind of empty. Market doesn't know what to do. It'll really suck if we get this gap up and then it just sits here. It would not surprise me that it just trades in this range right here for the rest of the night. That would kind of suck. But, I mean, you could play the range for sure. But we'll see. There's always gold. Gold's got a big gap down. Technically, if they really wanted to sift through the herd, or sift through the herd, the eval should be intra, and the pro should be end of day. Yeah, Stenix, and then when you go pro plus, it still stays intraday trailing, so it's not even like having a real live account. So full port. Scalping 15 points feels like I'm being a passionate while my brother's driving. What's up, Woodchip? Good to see ya. I want to say it's Goldman that is projecting the tariffs to drop by 50%. $10K in 1 day, I believe it's $20K total, like if you keep trading it. But if you make $10K in 1 day, they'll move you to Pro Plus. They'll lock you right out and move you to Pro Plus. Pro Plus. But yeah, I believe it's, you know, gold's trying to push back up into the gap. It does take about a week. It took me about a week and a half, Stenix, when they moved me to Pro Plus. Yeah, for the first time. I don't know if it's any quicker if you get moved again. I blew that account, but yeah, I'm not sure if they move you again or what. I'm gonna try to trade some micros. I might try to take a break of this inside bar. We'll see. I'm hoping it doesn't just stay in a little, not really a little range, but not for 77 point range here. But I'm just gonna trade the micros. take a long here. Just 2 micros here on an eval. A cheap eval at that. Geez, I have a 30-point stop and it seems small. Stop a little bit actually. A 200-point loss on this if we get stopped out. So that's why we're trading the micros, because it's just too wild right now. I got almost a 50-point stop right now. And it literally looks tiny. Stonks all go up. Yes. Along with Alfred, nice. Doing 50 micros. Wow. Yeah, I'm kind of a breakout trader at A-Team. I don't really trade the pullbacks as much. Although, Asia session I probably should more. But like, see, this is one of my setups where I take the break. So I was a little bit early on it. But just with the, you know, I'm kind of a breakout trader. All right, let's see. Fort Michael's long, 428.75. Yeah, me too. I mean, essentially we're all gamblers. Putting money on the table, taking that risk. Nice little 10 points. Definitely looking for more though. Where is the... I don't know why sometimes like these levels disappear randomly. The high level, the low. Pull the mic closer to me. Coach Fred in the house. Blue 3, 150k evals yellowing. That made 1,000 across 3 PAs. Wow, Fred, nice. Just stop by the side of the road. Yeah, check out the gap up. See if we front run this. 494, 500s. Thinking this is a fairly good size lot up to 500s, but the order book looks kind of small. And I don't usually trade order book, but like I said, I hope we just don't chop the range. All right, I just locked myself out of the Buell Knox. So that payout is definitely locked in now. I thought it was on day 10 Friday, but even though I made a video about it. But yeah, now this is locked in now. So this is day 10. And yeah, we'll get the I don't know when you can actually Spielnox have payout windows? I should know. For some reason I don't remember. Submit on Friday. Paid on Wednesday. Oh, so I gotta wait a week? Damn. That sucks. This sucks because I want to keep trading that account. But sorry, we'll work on other stuff, I guess. Gotta go check on your other subs. Go hang out with other streamers. I like how you read chats sometimes, and of course someone's long, someone's short. Spread is almost 1 point right now, and they're trading immediately down $100. Yeah, I know, for sure. Even the MNQ is kind of bouncing around. So we are long at 452, off the break of the inside bar. Get a 50-point stop in. All right, put in another inside bar here. See if we get a break of that. I don't know. Joker, what's going on, buddy? Design, order filled, order filled. Yeah, I got my order filled micros on. No sound though. Gator Trader, what's going on? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in on a Sunday evening. All right, getting a little pull back here to the VWAP. Entry is 450. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping design that we don't stay in this range here of it's a good 80-point range or whatever, but kind of hoping that we don't. I mean, actually, it's more than 80-point range. What am I saying? 100-point range. Because we could just like do this until London, or at least Tokyo Open, maybe. Yeah, we could, for sure. Look for the gap down below. Bro, the Project App platform was bugging out. I was trying to trade and it was delaying so badly. I'm the only one having this issue. I did a flip on it. I flipped this account here, this payout account. I didn't notice anything, but I'm locked out of that account now. It was on Bionox, yeah, Project X. So. Yeah, Project X for Bionox. Huh. Yeah, that was Project X for Bionox too. I was on the MNQ and ended up just doing a flip, but all I did was enter and close the position real quick. So, David Snyder, what's going on? Yeah, it could be designed. Ooh, getting bought up there just below the VWAP. The VWAP. DCA. Yeah, this might be the day to just kind of go for, if we end up just kind of chopping the range, kind of just going for 10, 15 points maybe. You know? ES pushing down. Yeah, kind of is, isn't it? Nate trying a 300K challenge, 8K 5 minutes, 20 contracts. Those accounts are so hard to pass, Nate. Good luck. Once you get them, they're sweet, but man, are they tough. Good luck, good luck. A little DCA, never hurt anybody. A little DCA, never hurt anybody. If you trade in the micros, or have a really large account. We'll get the VWAP here messed up, or... VWAP ain't showing correctly. Looks like we might get stopped out on this. Maybe. ES took out the opening low. Nasdaq's kind of getting bought up there. It did take out the opening low. ES is in the gap now, slightly. I get a little lucky here so far. Up 500 on the day, my daily target. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the Sunday. All right, man, Hodane, great. Yeah, I definitely want to save some bullets for tomorrow. Should be a wild night. Both in evals and make my donations to Rel. Yeah, for sure. I'm making my donations too. 1 minute head and shoulders forming. Got you again, man. I don't know. ES has peeked its head and down into the gap here, so we'll see if the NASDAQ is going to too. I think it probably will. Might get out of this trade. Alright, so we took a little loss on that trade there. ES is still looking like it wants to push down. Let's see what gold's doing. Gold is consolidating right here after the gap down on gold. Ace Mentorship, what's going on? It's going okay. We're here. I'm gonna keep my eye on the ES. I'm gonna short NASDAQ here. ES is pushing down into the gap. Not feeling very patient tonight. It's probably a problem. Looking for a possible bounce, 395. It's possible, right at the beginning of the gap. ES is eating into some of that gap there. I think the gap probably, for the most part, will hold, but maybe we do what I was saying earlier. Just kind of play the range. I don't know. Watching ES on the other screen. ES is still pushing down. But so far, NASDAQ's trying to hold that session low. Yeah, it's just, yeah, ES is pushing down, but like, yeah, it is holding that low. feel like I got something in my eye. I know it's my finger, but come on, let's break it down just a little bit. So obviously there was there's quite the difference in levels with the NQ versus MNQ tonight, as far as like the lows and the session lows and the session highs. ES holding up there at 57, 40, 40s, I would say. 57, 40s for now. Short one MES. Yeah, MNQ has more volume for sure. I have a sty in my eye, I might die. No, I was outside and something kind of blew in my eye. I don't know if it's just a bug or what. Alright, ES is pushing down. Really need NASDAQ to take out that 397. There we go. There's a little elevator there. Take one off there. Move the other two to break even. I'm out. Kind of flipped the switch there on our initial long. We were long up here, 452. When I saw the ES starting to really push down into that gap, it really kind of changed my bias on it. Let's see if MNQ can make new session lows. NASDAQ's making new session lows. Let's see if MNQ can do it. Risk off trade. Yeah, I look at it sometimes. Ace mentorship, 2 minutes sometimes. Trump's biggest truth ever turned out to be lowering prescription by 30 to 80%. Well, that would be great. I got a $1,400 ambulance bill in the mail on Friday. when I had to go into the hospital for kidney stone. No insurance. That's an expensive Uber ride to the hospital. Not fun. I'm just gonna call him up, tell him I'll give him $20 a month. Or something. Yeah, design. Yeah, that's just part of the bill, you know. That doesn't include any of the hospital stuff. That's just the ride. Oh, just worst, Alfred. It's not even that far. Crazy. And they didn't do anything in the ambulance, really, except give me an IV. Alright, MNQ seems to be holding that session low. I passed one of them at home, Lobberdobber, but I don't know. I have two. They said there's one on each side, each kidney, same size. So I passed one. I don't know if the other one's still in there or not. It's not my first rodeo. It's definitely not my first rodeo. Yeah, yo, Jim. I think it was just fluids, you know, just regular, what is it, saline or something. John Walk, what's going on? Stuck in Chicago traffic over when oh, you're in that Chicago Mother's Day traffic, huh? There's quite a bit of traffic today here in Maine, actually. For Maine. On a Sunday. NQ and MNQ opened noticeably different. Yeah, for sure. They definitely did. This is NQ. This is MNQ. So far, holding that session low. Get a risk-off trader here. Let's see if we can get a push. IV of titty oil? Yeah, for sure. Probably. John. I really want to build up some of my Apex accounts. I got 4 PAs going. I'd like to build up some more to copy trade. Smokey, what's going on? Oh, 1200, nice. Take a look at ES here. ES down into the gap here, but looking like it wants to try to bounce temporarily here. Just take a look at the 30-minute chart. If we went camping, you woke with some food, wouldn't tell anybody. Brokeback style. Bad boy healthcare. Yeah. Take that, take that. Yeah. Exactly. All right, pretty close to getting stopped out, break even here. Just a little disappointing. Really thought we might take out that session low there, but we still could. But holding up above that 20,400 level. I kind of want to stay in the short. I hate to stop that break even, but I guess we lose $2.50. All right, stopped out a break even there on that trade. So really didn't gain that much. It turned out it was starting out to be a pretty good trade there, but could push up now. I mean, we held session lows. NASDAQ swept below, tapped into the gap slightly, started pushing back up. And ES kind of looks like it wants to push up for now. So hard. It's almost like sometimes it's like trading all-time highs in a way. When you have the gaps, just because your mind like thinks, oh, we're gonna fill the gap. But right now, I mean, it's kind of just playing in a 100-point range, which is great for the market open. 99, 100 points. But yeah, I kind of wanted to stay in this short though. Session low to me, got you again, man, is this red line. So 376.75 on the NQ, 373.75 on MNQ. Terry Trades 100, what's going on? I have not, Brandon. To be honest with you, I have not been in the mood for any of that stuff lately. I have some ideas for this static account here that I'll probably be trading off stream. I'm not willing, it's more of a forward test, so I'm not willing to disclose it, I guess. So this 100K static account that I passed Friday, I'm going to be doing some forward testing with the account. I did a little forward testing before, but it's something interesting, so we'll see how it goes. Passed the My Funded Future Startup Plus account that I bought the other day with code PINE. It's lucky. Thank you, Terry Trades. Guys, follow Terry Trades on YouTube and X. She just passed the My Funded Future Startup Plus. Yes, 20% off. I think that's still going on, or no? It might not be going on. So look at the Discord. I know My Funded Futures was having 50% off new users too. So I don't know if it's expired. It expires today. So My Funded Futures Starter Plus plans, 20% off. Limit 3 per user. Expires May 11th. So that is today. I don't know if it's expired at midnight or what. Don't use this code. Use code PINE. Appreciate the support. Best prop firm in my opinion. My favorite is Take Profit Trader. That's my favorite. I gotta turn this back to all messages. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone's messages. Yeah, the Bulls are back in town, Trev, for sure. Ooh, I don't want to trade that. I started tonight with 68.80 drawdown. My first My Finding Future starter eval. Hold me accountable. I won't trade stupidly tonight. I'll bring this back. Nice, yo, Jim. Good luck. Amelia, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. You think it might be a good idea to enter shorts if you get a retrace of the center of that fair value gap? To be honest with you, I kind of thinking. This is what I'm kind of thinking. I mean, we're just kind of like. I think we just kind of trade within this 100-point range. It's kind of what I'm thinking for a while. Maybe until. Hopefully not till Tokyo. Massive doji on the ES. Definitely, ES did push down into that gap. So did Nasdaq. NQ did not. But yeah, we do have a fair value gap up here. I think this is what you guys would call this. Up here on this 5-minute chart. On a 30-minute, yeah, 7, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's trying to push up there up to 5, 7, 3, 4s. But yeah, I did come back down into that gap just a little bit, so. But like I was saying earlier, like I've seen this before where this gap will just hold. Pure and simple, like it just holds for a while. Like it could last days. I mean, I've definitely been in trouble trying to get down or try to get back into the gap or short into the gap when it's this big. I'm not talking like, 20, 30 point gaps, but when it's this big, like 400 points like it is, man, I've been burned having that bias. So for now, I'm kind of like I think I'm just going to try to bank on playing the range for myself, maybe. I don't know. I think the Tokyo Open and possibly the London Open, we definitely see it moving back in to the gap possibly, but boy, we really tried to hold it right there on the MNQ. Nasdaq, we dipped down into it slightly, but what was interesting? Did you guys notice that the new session low is 376.75, MNQ 373.75, and there was a pretty big difference between the two, and then Nasdaq pushed down, swept down into the gap almost to like make them pretty equal. I just found that kind of interesting. And it's the same with the high too, 474, 477. I just kind of noticed that. Swept the low of the 50-minute ORB, and that's where I got my shorts. That's interesting, Alfred. I never really look at the ORBs during this session, but maybe I should. I look at them. I'm always watching them when it comes to the New York session for sure. Steven, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Did some yard work today and I forgot to check myself for ticks. So I'm feeling like I'm not gonna do it on stream, I'm sorry. But I feel like I need to go check myself for ticks. Not market ticks, but the little bugs. You did too. Yeah, tick stream. Like a whip stream, but with more ticks, yeah. Check your backside. That is true. Could use the camera as the mirror, but I will lose subscribers very quickly. I'm gonna try to DCA on the short here. See if we stay under the VWAP. Kind of putting in a bit of a bear flag too, so. See what happens. Keep a pretty wide stop. We do have this gap up here, this 425. Right where my stop is basically, so probably not the best trade, but. I'm kind of watching ES2. It's kind of putting in a bit of a bear flag as well. I want to watch gold too. See what gold's doing. Oof. Gold's putting in kind of a bull flag in a way where we had the big gap down and then push straight up. So we kind of have a bull flag pull here, but kind of like that. Don't fade me, bro. Who's fading me? After my camping joke, I probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Yo, Chip. Terry's laughing. See if we can hold below the VWAP. If you guys are just tuning in, just go ahead and smash the like button for me. I appreciate it. Hanging out on a Sunday night. Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Looks like we got over 100 people watching. I really appreciate it. Guess the deal was just to continue negotiating between US and China. I'm short. Oh, so it's kind of like a no permanent deal. Just that we're going to be negotiating, so people might be getting excited for nothing type deal. So yeah, full port short. Print on 400. Let's see if it doesn't hold the whole number. Yeah, it definitely wants to try to hold that whole number for sure. Yo Jim, I mean Trev. Yo Jim, you got me on. You keep talking about camping and checking me for ticks. You got me on. You're on my mind now. Trev. Let's go full port. Wow, getting bought right up there at that whole number, like Trev was saying, at 400. PCL. Sure, we're going for PCL. If I unlodge my fair share of ticks, yeah. Oh, I've had to unlodge your fair share of ticks, yeah, for sure. We have a bad tick problem here in Maine. Bad. I've had Lyme disease before. All right, top of the hour. Yeah, Amelia, they do. A lot of people in my area have been affected by it bad. Like, have lifelong effects from it. I don't know if I have lifelong effects from it or not, because I'm sore all the time, so just from you know, blue collar labor stuff. But yeah, there's some people in my area that have some, like, I've had some severe problems from it. All right, bounced our head off the VWAP there, which is a good sign for us. You see right here, push right up to the VWAP. This VWAP I feel like is not accurate. It might be. I was actually looking at it on the Project X, and it's different. Slightly. Not much, but it's at 417. And we're at like 425. If I see show value, 426. But this is that CEV WAP, so, which is the one I use mainly. Price action is getting a little nutso, yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, Seven. Kind of feel the same way, man. And then in New England, the Northeast, where I live, it's really bad. Apparently, we have a new type of tick coming up to Maine. I was reading about. I said, great. Sports Dawn, what's going on? VWAP on TraderBase at the same level here. CVWAP. Oh, thanks, Sports Dawn. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. All right, so we are short here. kind of just chopping around a bit. It's trying to push up here. Looks like it's going to try to fill that gap. Living tick free here. Where are you? What area are you? If you don't mind saying, you don't have to. Eric Graham in the house. What's going on, man? No problem. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support, guys. Only ticks I want on the profit land. Profit kind, yeah. Looking at a short in gold. Oof. Yeah. Alright. Kind of broke out of this little flag pattern there, but Midwest KC, but I love it back in the East Fall. Coastline. Oh, nah, nice. Sports done, yeah. I've been to New Haven, Connecticut. Spent a little bit of time there. Oh, really? Labrador? That's crazy. Glad she's doing all right, though. Subs climbing steady, 1.3. I know. Pretty awesome, huh? 2K incoming. I think so. We'll get there. I think probably by the end of the summer, I'm hoping we get over 2,000 subs, but you never know. Sometimes it kind of stops, but I think we could get there. All right, we're getting that push up now. All right, we gotta stop that on that. So I guess we are just holding. I think if we push up to the session highs here, probably gonna look to play the range if we end up getting a Harami or an inside bar. But yeah, currently at 1,300 subs. I really appreciate it if you guys smash the like button and sub if you haven't subbed. 1,316, crazy. All right, getting beat up a little bit. Nothing new there. Let's take a look at gold here. Doing some cooking now. Are you doing? I'm doing the cooking now. Long, Alfred. Pump it. Yeah, Eric, that's exactly why I do it. Streaming at a time, not a lot of streamers do. That's a plus. Yeah, 100%. Will I do it forever? Probably. I don't know. But, you know, as far as this time, like, literally, like, this is how my channel has been growing, is from this streaming during the Asia markets. And I got inspired, you know, from other streamers and stuff to do it. Streaming those different hours, you know, when no one's on. So, and then once the channel starts growing and growing and growing, then you can stream at different times, and then people are going to tune in because you have that many more subscribers, hitting the notification bell, things like that. Time, lights out. Double my portfolio in the last week off. Meme coin leverage long, scalping off tops, buying back in dips, holding lower average overall while taking profit. Nice. Time, lights out. What are you trading for? Meme coins. I don't, keep in mind, I know nothing about meme coins, or I don't even know anything about crypto, but I'm just curious what you were trading. All right, now do we hold above the VWAP? H bar. Yeah, for sure. We've definitely grown. We're growing pretty fast, Sports Don. Appreciate you finding me last week. Yeah, we're growing like super fast. We were at 1,000. Well, I can tell you, we did a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So let's check out the content here. It seems like we jumped pretty fast. Yeah, 1 month ago. Yeah, we hit 1,000, and then we jumped to 1,300 pretty quick. You short gold? Yo, Jim. PopCap, Bonk, Doge, ETH, Bitcoin, and Pengu all. Also a few risky plays that I just gambled on. Nice. Time, lights out. I can't even trade that stuff up here in Maine, I don't think. Like, I think they kind of banned it. I wouldn't know how to do it. I mean, not really interested anyway, but hey, man, if you're making money doing it, then by all means, take that money. This is kind of interesting for another short play, but man. Putting this a little harami here. Staying up above the VWAP, but a breakdown below the 420s. 420s. Could be interesting. Yeah, Eric. I know. 2 weeks, 300 plus. Yeah, and I haven't really, I mean, well, a lot of you guys know my story, so I'm not going to repeat it, but, you know, the reason why I wasn't streaming a lot last month or making content, so I haven't really been making much content. I mean, I've been trying to live stream as much as possible, but all right, let's see if we can get a break here of the this harami candle. That's kind of what I'm watching for. Hey Nate, appreciate you, bud. Yeah, day to day, man. Going through lots of ups and downs. Alright, this is looking interesting. We're kind of chopping the VWAP right now, but oh boy, I gotta stand up. My back's getting stiff again. It's kind of the same back injury I got I got like 20 years ago when I was working for a drilling and blasting company, and I was hunched over carrying like 50, 60 pound bags of maybe like 70 pounds, 50 to 70 pounds of like, I was just gonna say dynamite powder, but that's not what it is. And I was in like a low boy truck, and it was like 5 in the morning, and I was all stiff or whatever, and wasn't loose, and ended up hurting my back that way. I was doing the exact same thing today. I was underneath my deck and then trying to stack some lumber. I was like, oh, kind of felt the pop, and I was like, oh boy, well, that's gonna be fun for the next few days. I'm still kind of waiting for this harami here, maybe a break. I don't know, I just kind of have this feeling that we might just I have a need to draw on this. Let's see, how does this work? Oh, cool. So I don't know why it's not showing the session highs and lows. Let's see, why is it not showing on this? Stop hit on Yo Jim on gold. 60-hour trader. You ever try inversion table? Helped me years ago with disc injury. Inversion table, no. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I'm just kind of thinking. You know, we have the high here. Session low here. It's a good 100 points. I have a feeling we might just do this. I have a feeling. I don't know. We could break out. We could. Or lower. But do we do that before Tokyo? I don't know. I don't know. Still holding from 390s. Nice, Smokey. Finally out 478. DCA. DCA. Corey, pump it. I'm gonna look up that inversion table. Back pain. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen those. Inversion. You like hang upside down. Yeah, I've seen those. Nice little pump off the inside bar. Corey, thank you for the donation. 99 cents. The dollar donation. Appreciate that. Hey, that's pretty awesome. Thank you so much. Just give it up for Corey for the donation. The little tip there. Appreciate it. Oh, I just messed up my stream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's back to normal. All right. Took you 4 hours to get home. Holy cow, John. Man. Nice, A-team. All I heard was just gave me the tip. Just the tip. You think we could sweep that 15-minute ORB high? I don't know. I am not. I'm flat. 18. They're not road projects. They're the job projects. It sounds like it. That's crazy. 4 hours. Just to get home. It usually takes you I'm not used to that type of traffic up here at all. Usually takes you 90 minutes. Even a 90-minute trip is like I feel like I could drive to another state 90 minutes. Kind of makes you wonder, do we hold, like, is this a test? And then we push down up through, you know? Are we pulling back to push up the new session, make new session highs? Or are we just gonna hold the opening range so far, 100-point opening range, and then just come back down to the low and then kind of do this number until the Tokyo Open? Kind of one of those things, you know. Damn, I'm in Texas, 90 minutes in any direction, the same state. Yeah, in Texas for sure, 7. Yeah. For sure. See you at the high. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. I'm watching this. Kind of holding this 450 level. With the micros. I am long. See if we can take out the highs here. I was just kind of looking at this wick test. We're kind of bouncing off that 9. Smoky Bear said. There's 2 out. Leave the other 2 on the break even. I think we run that 500. I'm gonna front run it though. Short's gonna get burned here. Ooh, missed me by a tick. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I can turn my light on. Oof. Life app style, what's going on? Good to see you. You bought him, take the session? Nice. Ooh, getting a little echo. Nice, nice. Both the high and the low of the open were hit. To the moon. Fills the gap tomorrow. Yeah, definitely have seen that where it's when we get such a large gap. I mean, you kind of got to go with it, right? Old market profile theory, you know. Danny T, that's right. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. All right, we went in 4 minis, 4 micros on that one. That one kind of felt good. Bouncing off the 9 there. Ended up pushing up through. Wahib, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I probably just botched your name, but sorry. Appreciate you. Appreciate the sub and the support. John Ragazzo, we are going up for sure. That's my favorite with the green McLaren in the background. Epic. All right, still pushing up here. Kind of front ran that 500. It likes to do that. You can see it like literally pushed up to 495 and then started to pull back. We can still run that 500 for sure. It just NQ loves to do that. People like to front run that 500 or the big hole numbers at like 95, and so you'll see that sometimes. Up 750, nice. A-team. Life Fab Styles, the expert knife catcher. That's funny. That's awesome. Man, my back is killing me. Well, my drawing didn't hold up. I mean, it's supposed to follow my drawing. I mean, this is what it's supposed to do. We are to the moon. You see, has any trade videos where you're sitting in the garage? I guess the Green McLaren has only a few videos. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Eric. You're talking about, I'm assuming you're talking about PW, right? Or no? The green McLaren? I'm not sure. If you draw a line, you will stare at it. That's for sure wood chip, yeah. If you draw a line, it definitely works. Every time. We've taken quite a few trades tonight already. I think I saw Newt's in the chat. Let's see what's up to Newt. Newt, what's going on? I think I missed you. London or New York should come down and test some of the gap. Yeah, for sure, Newt's. Yeah, kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, okay, Eric. Hey, good luck door dashing, man. Careful out there. Thanks for tuning in, too, while you're out door dashing. Appreciate it. If you draw a line, it will get hit eventually. Yeah, that's true, Alfred. It's true. I do like my trend lines on gold sometimes. Oh, like that, see? See how it just looks so good when you draw a line and it breaks through it. Gold looking like it wants to push up into the gap. Not quite making session highs yet. Trying. Love it when an Uber driver has an iPad with a live trade on it. That's funny. Oh, Danny Trades has a McLaren in the background on this thing. Oh, that's why. All right. Let's get rid of these squiggly lines. They made like 150 so far. Reset a test account, blew it. Need another 50 now. Oh, Eric on DoorDash, he made 150. How many EMAs do I use? None. A little bit on this 1 minute. This is that 921.50 cross that Methodical Man kind of came up with. I mean, one of his strats that he's testing. But yeah, I look at this during New York sometimes after 10 o'clock looking for a scalp, 10 points. I'm trying to short here. Stops at the high. Off the harami. I think he sold the McLaren. Nice, John. It was up 1,100 on Friday. Was up? Did you give it back or? We're short off of 481. Stops at the high. I'm just looking for a little scalp. Am I still long? I'm just looking for a scalp. Fab. I know you like to swing. I'm looking for, well, I'm looking for a good, 20 points. But it's all good. To you, this is probably a scalp. Nice little 10 points there. We're in small, just in 2 micros. Stops at break even. Trailing stop on 1. Alright, stopped out on 1. Trailed. Got the last one on break even. Looking for 380s. Wow, which if. Two red, 5 green. These are the highs and lows. You thinking of these lines here? Those are high and lows. Buy the dip, sell the rips. Stop at 479. I got to pee. I'm doing the pee dance. Be right back. We back. Wow, nice little trade here with 1 micro. Of course, I wish I was in 4, at least 5. I wish I was in 4 minis. It's basically just off that Harami candle. That's all I was trading it off from. And normally what I do is I target the low of this candle, so... I think I'll just keep the stop where it is. Oh, man. Your 4-year-old's trying to run you down with a tricycle. I broke my arm riding a tricycle when I was a little kid, believe it or not. That's funny. My little brother and sister, my dad just bought my brother a little go-kart. I think I showed you guys on Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord and you want to join the Discord, it's free. I'll post it now. Let's see. There you go. The Discord, if you guys want to join, it's free. Woodchip's in there posting, Smokey's in there posting, Marco, Dan Emmons, bunch of you guys, appreciate it. Yeah, check out this little thing. It's actually really fast. I was driving the thing. Wow, we're getting a push up now? Wow. Alright, get stopped out on that last one there. Nice little buy up there from 450s. Nice little 40-point pop. 30-point pop. Just close it short right before that pop, Alfred. Get a little lucky. I was kind of thinking it, like, it looked like it was hesitating pretty bad, but I was really trying to go for that target down there. Which, technically, the trade, like, I usually don't move the stop to break even, but, like, you know, you would just hold it at that high and then actually see if it does sweep that low. Test the VWAP, but we'll see. Went into a 100-tick gap. Nice smoky. Over the 2600 buffer on the Beelnox funded now. Nice! Alfred. Whew. I don't know about that whiskey smoky though. That you posted on the Discord. That bourbon. Whew. Makes me pucker. Think it's short into the Asian sesh. Yeah, this could be a potential bull flag. Potential. Woodchip was in there trading Bitcoin over the weekend. It's pretty awesome. You murdered Bitcoin? Nice. ES and YM still have not taken out the highs. Thanks, Steven. That's actually pretty interesting, actually. Oh yeah, YM is very... come down, back down into the gap and just kind of been consolidating. Kind of a little flag breakout here. See if we end up taking out the session highs. We could. Guys, we got 110 people watching. If you guys go ahead and smash the like button for me and help out my little baby channel, appreciate it. Let the YouTube algorithms know that we exist in the very flooded space of futures trader streamers. Thank you, Woodchip. Order filled. Order filled. Bullish hook. John, yeah. Kind of could be a fail break. 10 minutes before the Tokyo Open. Looking to go to 700 life, Fab style. It's possible. Let's take a look. What do we got? What do we got to look for? Let's stick up the 1 hour. Definitely right at a big resistance point. But it is NASDAQ, so we see it all the time. Another Harami candle there. Short. Damn it, I missed it. I missed it. Sleeping at the wheel again. What is the all-time high? I don't know what the all-time high is. No, definitely not all-time high. All-time high is up 22,000 something. Buy the rips, sell the dips. Thank you, Alec. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. I don't think I've seen you in the chat. I appreciate the new subs too. I don't know if I missed anybody or whatever, or if you guys subbed over the weekend. I really appreciate you tuning in, subbing over the weekend. Appreciate the support. These Haramis, yeah, I look at them as reversal candles, like Fab style for, like, you know, scalping, things like that. And generally what I do is I target the lows of this candle. So technically, like, this Harami is still in play because my stop would have went at the highs, and I would have targeted the lows here at 445. So technically it's still in play, but these are pretty big candles for this session. New York, I would have definitely left the target down there. But it's just, these are 5-minute time frames, so. We had a heavy resistance in the NQ. Careful of the longs. A tree of pine must be refreshed from time to time with subs and likes. Yes. So like same thing. Like this, I wish I would have got in. Let me get out of this. This would have been my entry right here, and then I would have just targeted the low of this candle, and the stop would have went here. But I totally missed it. I was looking at the 1 hourly chart and was sleeping while trading here. And then once it would have hit the low of this candle, I would have been out. late. That would have been out of that trade right there. That would have been the trade of the night. Good one to sign off on. Fortunately. Alright, Tokyo opening here in 5 minutes. Big move down from here. Well, major double top on the daily. Yeah. Dell, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you had a good weekend. Looking for equal lows. Yeah, kind of. Testing that VWAP. The VWAP. You hit the like button on your TV. Nice, Kenny. Watching me on the big screen. Down slightly on this eval. I felt like I made some pretty good trades, and then I missed this one right here. This would have put us in green. But trading pretty small tonight compared to what I usually trade. I usually trade minis, if you guys know. Enough order filled. I know, quite a bit of order filled tonight, Fred. Look at all this. There's quite a bit of order filled. I put a poll in there. Do you want me to have the order filled sound on for my streams from now on? We'll see. We'll see what the poll does. Vote now. We'll see what happens. Treetop, what's going on? There's a box like, no. Thank you, Seven. Gold's moving. Gold is trying to push up into that gap now. Quite a move on gold. I mean, gold's a little scary for sure. I'm okay, Trading Star. I had Trading Star. Invest Stars. It's just okay. Down slightly, 41 bucks. Trading the micros. I missed this trade right here. This was that one kind of like irritated me a little bit. That's why I always have it shut off, yo, Jim, for sure. Same thing, because I'd be listening to the other streamers and whenever I hear the order filled, and I'm like, oh, did I leave an order on? Like, where did that come from? Especially when you're trading like some funded accounts, you know, some big ones. Patty, what's going on? Hey guys, my future charts are frozen on trade of 8. I'm assuming you're on trade of 8, Patty. My charts are looking fine. Who are you trading with? Just your personal or? Oh, Trading View. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have live data? I'm assuming you do. I don't know anything about Trading View. Sorry, I can't help. Tokyo Open, guys. Oh, you have your account linked to Trade-of-8 through Trading View. Yeah, I literally don't know anything about Trading View. I've never used it. Bouncing off the VWAP there. Nice little Harami candle push. Well, sort of. We swept below. I wouldn't have taken that just because of the top of the hour, so. Steven, no worries here. Not frozen for you, wood chip either. Yeah, I don't know, Patty, but maybe if you're in the Discord, someone might be able to help you out or something. I don't know a thing. Can't help you. Hey guys, if you guys don't mind smashing the like button, I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight's stream. Definitely, I'm gonna close the poll too. See what we got the poll. Let's see. 71%, 31 voted says they want me to have the order filled sound on from here on out. So we'll see. We might give it a shot. But yeah. Smash the like button on your way out, guys. Really appreciate the support. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for sure. Possibly. Not really sure, though. Might have something going on, but I don't know. But yeah, Buellnox, Apex, 80% off. Apex, 83% off Buellnox. Use code PINE. Help support my baby channel. PINE, all caps, take profit trader. And PINE on My Funded Futures. Really appreciate the support. And whoever used my Tradeify link over last Friday, I think, or Saturday, I really appreciate you guys using my Tradeify link in the default code. And you can find that all like under my descriptions and stuff. So really appreciate the support, guys. Trade safe the rest of the night. I think we're gonna have a wild market this week again. What's new, right? But with the CPI coming out, Tuesday, and then obviously the big gap up today, and gold's moving, so I think we're gonna have a fun week. Just stay safe, man. Happy Mother's Day too to all you mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Take us on. What's going on? Thanks, guys. Thanks, SPX. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, Seven, Alfred, Amelia, Woodchip, all you guys. Appreciate the support. Life, Fab Style, appreciate it. All right, guys. Trader Goated. Peace.